Yeah, I just got up out of work right now. I'm about to go get my kids.
Yeah, I just came back in right now. Nigga. I did my runarounds, went back and forth, just got in the door. It's not bad weather today.
Oh, that was perfect today.
Oh yeah.
That was perfect today, bro.
Shit, I got to all my destinations, came back home, and I was like, I kept telling myself, should I smoke this clip I had while I'm traveling? I'm like, nah, because it's just gonna slow me down.
Yeah, right. You get the lazy.
Yeah, it's like I like when I get home and I can smoke, because when I'm running around, I'll smoke, and then it's like I'll forget what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah, so put a thumbnail on this.
Yes, sir.
Miguel.
Miguelito.
I'm gonna try to get the stuff from one day from Family Dollar and build you that bus depot for your buses. Bring it to you.
What's that? Oh, he got buses too?
He collects the buses, the MTA buses. He's got them parked up on his wall with the little lights. He got light fixtures. I said, I built this nigga a fucking little bus depot so he can park them in there.
Hold on.
I feel bad niggas attacking his channel and getting his shit taken away again for no reason. The more y'all do it to him, the more love I'm gonna give him, nigga. Fuck that. It's something I'm gonna chill with him on that boardwalk. When they fuck with him, it's to get me pissed off to say shit. They already know how I feel about it. Alex over there trolling less.
Oh yeah, I was watching that a little bit earlier. It's crazy.
Alex will put the battery on a nigga's back for real.
You'll get a nigga hype, right?
He'll get the nigga anxiety.
Yeah, let me get on this.
I know what game he's playing. He's on our side.
Y'all see what everybody's talking about, right? What
Yeah.
Shorty.
Shout out to Summer over there at the protest.
Yeah,
doing positive things. She's doing positive things. Harry over there don't do positive things.
Why you mentioning my people's Harry, Steven?
Man, they don't like you. They call you nigga all the time.
Yo, don't be talking about my people's Harry like that, man.
I like Harry, but his girl be calling you all types of
Don't be
weird
talking
shit.
about my homegirl Marcy.
They ain't your people's, nigga. Them niggas really quick to call you a monkey.
Oh shoot! Don't say that.
That's my people.
No, but they do say shit like that on the text messages I be reading. The camera's facing me, not you. The camera's facing this way, Chrissy. You see me, not you.
Like that, Stephen King.
I'll talk about whoever. Oh shit! There we go. I was talking about you. So proud of you over there doing the protest.
What happened?
So I'm proud of you doing the protesting. I was traveling around doing my back and forth watching you.
What's going on with the protest?
Oh, I don't think you should have a voice.
Yeah, I heard you screaming. You should get a tea or a cough drop.
Yes,
I know.
The word out there, heard?
She carry honey with you, man. Just a teaspoon of honey to fix that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, when I get home, I'm gonna drink a nice
show.
hot cup.
You catch up.
Oh my goodness! Bang, 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 bang.
We had a nice little turnout
Lady got
too.
my ice in her face. She died
What?
yesterday. It's all over the news.
Buddy.
Say
What up, what up?
Shot her 3 times in the face.
Three
times.
I heard it was bad though.
It was bad.
It was bad.
Wait a minute. Why she got shot?
Okay,
She was
so
driving off. She was driving off, and he
she was
decided to
driving
shoot.
off. Yeah, they're trying to say that she was trying to hit the cop, but her tires were turned to where she was trying to leave. And then on top of that, like and this is something I'm gonna and I even talked about it here. Like the vice president had a press conference and told everybody that 6 months ago he was hit by a car and dragged he was trying to stop a crime, and this happened to him, and he got hurt, right? Like, which is traumatizing, right? Which I can understand. That's traumatizing. He shot her. He pulled his gun so quick. I strongly, and I will stand on this and argue with anybody about it. I believe he shot that woman not because he was in danger, because he had a PTSD moment. If you understand how that kind of shit
Could
works,
be.
that shit can make you react like that. And I'm telling you, that's exactly what happened in this case.
Was she an American citizen?
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
she is an American citizen. Yep, she was a mother. Her and her wife had 2 kids, I think, 3
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah,
Yeah. This world's turning to shit, bro.
So he had pulled her
and
over.
apparently 2 people got shot in Oregon as well today.
Breaking up. You're breaking up.
Another shooting?
I'm
Yeah, there
breaking
was
up.
some. Am I breaking up? Sorry.
Yeah.
Did he pull her over, or
No, look at the video, Christine. The video's everywhere. You can see
No,
it.
they were. So ICE was trying to take people out of the city, and a lot of people like me, when they come and do that, we will do everything we can to, you know what I'm saying, protect the other people, right? And so there, she had her car, and a lot, even and a lot of protesting and stuff will use cars to protect people, so it'll try to keep them separated from the people that they're trying to get to. And she was doing that, and in the process, she went to go turn off to like, because they were all like on her or whatever. And she went to go turn off, and her wheels were turned. She was not going straight towards that cop.
I seen them turn to the right. Yeah.
Yeah, her wheel. I listen. I went and watched that so many different times because I was just like, something's off here. You know what
They
I
got
mean?
different angles. They got different angles where one looks like he's putting his leg in front of the car when she's driving away.
Yep. But like I said, I strongly believe because I have complex PTSD. I have PTSD and a brain injury, and I understand how that kind of shit works. And you will react in a situation. And I believe so heartedly that's what he did. I think that if it was a different scenario, and he's probably waking up today like, holy fuck. You know what I mean? Because, and you know, when you have a PTSD moment like that, you can't, that's why so many veterans and shit lose their shit. I'm telling y'all, that's exactly what I believe wholeheartedly that's what happened. And for the vice president to sit and say that numerous times in his press conference is wild to me, because it's just like, dude, you don't even know what you're saying.
Yep.
That police force should not have had him back on job. And this is something when we talk about police accountability and stuff like that, we also say it in plus to the cops. We're like, look, you guys, these guys are going through traumatic situations, and you guys are throwing them right back on the street, trauma after trauma after trauma, and then they fucking snap. And that's how situations happen. So, you know, this is a failure on their police department.
The government and the cops are threatening them to get out of their city. So this might be a showdown between the cops and ICE.
Yeah, it will be. It will be. That's why a lot of cities don't want them in, because what happens is they're there and they agitate situations. They make situations worse.
Yeah. How did they say how long he's been working with ICE?
That's just new.
They said over a decade.
Yeah, he's been there. He's been with them for a while.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yep.
But what else they were saying?
Even the mayor out here is tripping too over the ICE people too.
Yeah.
Remember when they came to New York and they tried to do that shit on Flatbush?
No, they're gonna do it.
They did. They
His
tried that.
training is to never shoot into a moving vehicle.
I didn't hear you, Foodstamp. What did you say?
Now he's reading the comments.
Comment.
Yeah.
Until it hits you, though.
You can see he put his.
I'm
his
proud of
body
it, though. I think we did a good job. Nothing happened. We didn't fuck anything up. We made a presence.
Did they say what was the reason they pulled her over?
No,
So they didn't pull her over, Chrissy. You have to understand. They're doing a demonstration. They were trying to stop ICE from getting other citizens. And she was using her car to block them from getting in a certain area.
Okay.
She never got pulled over. They went up to her car because she was, and technically they'll say that it's an unlawful assembly.
Okay.
But then the cop supposedly, well, it's on video. The cop told her to stop there, and he tried to get her to come out the vehicle. I guess to question her, and when he tried to do that, that's when she tried to get away. So now it's basically like she was trying to get away. Yeah, flee. So it turned a simple questioning into
dirty, bro.
trying to
Yeah,
get
but you
away.
can't say that, food stamp. You can't say simple questioning because
It's
people
not.
die every day
All right.
because of
Listen.
simple
Hold on.
questioning.
Hold on.
Nothing
Hold
simple
on. Hold
about
on.
questioning with the police. Just say it.
Summer. It's not me. It's what they assume
I
the
know, but
law.
anytime I hear that,
Okay.
I have to say there's nothing simple about it because people die in custody all the time by being simply
I know,
questioned.
but this is what the by
Right. I get
by
what
the
you're saying
law.
now, but yeah,
That's what
to
they
them,
say.
I'll say that too.
Summer.
They basically
Yes,
You
say
ma'am.
that.
asked what the protocol was for Department of Homeland Security, ICE, because they don't have to
I
follow
think
Minneapolis. It is. They are not to ever shoot in a moving
that's
vehicle.
right. That's right. And that's ISIS. And Christine, I seen yours, what you put in our group. Plus, I
Uh
seen it.
huh.
I grabbed it off Instagram and I meant to put it in our group, but I just forgot. But that is ISIS protocol. Absolutely
Yes,
right. They are not supposed to shoot under no circumstances.
correct. So he
unless
broke his own protocol.
unless
Right
the
there
vehicle
makes him guilty.
unless the vehicle touches your body.
No, but there's another angle of the camera. He throws his leg in front of the car, like try
No,
to stop her
that
from
cop.
turning
It's not
when
that
she
cop.
moves.
Yes, he
It's not
did.
that
That's
cop.
what I
It's not
saw.
that
That
I
cop.
seen it.
exact
I
same
seen it.
one.
I seen it.
No, you talking about
Was
the
it
one that was
Diddy?
by her window, or the one that was in front of the
No, I'm talking
vehicle?
about when she did the turn, and she turned the wheel, and she's about to speed off. When she goes
So
to move, he
you
throws
talking
his
about the
body
cop?
towards the car with his
That's the
leg
cop
out, and then he pulls his gun and starts shooting.
that was the cop that was by the window.
He
The
did
cop that
That's
was
everything
in
wrong.
that's
the cop that
intentional.
was the cop that was in the front of the vehicle. The actual car touched
He
to
was
push him
never in
out the
front of it.
way.
He was on the side of the front.
No,
She had
no,
to
but
He
wait
there
was
away
was
in
to
the,
get
yeah,
out of the way.
he
there was
wasn't
He
a
in
was
cop
never.
front.
there.
He wasn't directly in front of the
All
car
right,
at all. So
let
she
me
moved.
let me pull the alternate angle because everybody's just
That's the
focusing
case.
on one angle of
Has
the video.
issues. If that's the
Not the
case,
angle
No,
from behind the car, the angle from the side of the car when you see the whole thing.
no,
I
I'm talking about the other angle is the right side front of the car. So not what the media is.
But
Yeah,
food
that's
stamp,
what I
that's
seen. I
not
seen it to the
showing
side.
where he moved
I'm
before she
gonna show
put her
you.
vehicle in drive.
All right, I'm gonna show you. You're gonna see.
my thing
Everybody's
is
focusing on one video. Okay.
my
Yeah, I was
thing
gonna say, can we see the video you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm getting it right now.
Okay. And
Listen.
food
so my
tips, I just want to say that I love, like, I really, really love, even though, like, we might go, like, tip a little bit, but I love having conversations with you because, like, there's not a lot of people that you can have conversations with, even if you may not agree exactly how it got there, to where you can still have the conversation and people don't take that shit personal. You know what I mean? And I just appreciate you for that because
Oh
I
yeah.
know sometimes
No.
I get very passionate about shit, but I really like talking with you.
Oh yeah. I'm the same way. I don't get too emotional about this.
so my
Hold on.
thing is like if
Let
he's
me get the
suffering,
video. Hold on.
if they're saying that it's PTSD that he suffers from, why would he put his foot out in front of the car?
Exactly.
Well, he did a fight or flight, and his first
Yep.
reaction was to grab a gun. That's a problem. That's a trigger happy cop that we don't need on the streets.
Yep.
Wow.
What's up, Amanda?
Whether
Shout out to
whether
everybody.
he's trigger happy because some of them are just fucking like that, or he's trigger happy because he had PTSD. Either way, he should not have been on the streets.
Well, a normal
And for
fight
the
or
Right.
flight, even.
vice president to continue to say that and not realize what the fuck he was saying, I was blown away. I was just, and nobody's catching it either. I'm like, guys, y'all not hear that shit?
Well, and I verified it was in June in South Minneapolis near Bloomington. He was dragged by a vehicle. They're already taking a brick, breaking the window, trying to get the person out, and he ended up with 34 stitches and other lacerations and
God damn.
abrasions.
So
Yeah, so
Yeah.
quick question. Does he have a history?
Nah.
Only that we know of. I'm sure more will come out.
yeah. If he has a history, then there'll be more that come out. And that situation, and then I sit there, I listen to Christina, I'm like, okay, obviously he was hurt. Obviously he was traumatized. He had no business 6 months later on fucking duty.
Nope.
Nope. Not at all.
I think it's this one.
And that's the part I want people to really hold on to because we get caught up in the whole this and that, whatever. But at the end of the day, he reacted in such a trauma way. That's why that woman's dead.
Because if he went through what he went through in the past, they supposed to be screening back out on the street. So what kind of screening did he even go through?
Shit, that's all they be saying. They be screening them. But I promise you, like when you get into the work of accountability and you start looking up of all the incidents, you go on the Brady's list and all that different shit. And by the way, if you have an incident and you have a police report with a fucking cop, please go to the Brady list, and Christine will drop it. Please go there and put that shit on record. That's how we keep up with accountability with police officers. But you can go check the Brady's list and you can see, like, you know what I mean? Like what incidents they've had and stuff. And it's wild. And listen, I give cops shit all the time, but there's times that there are shootings and I'm like, okay, I understand why that happened. But I said this in 2020, we are not giving these officers that get in these situations and have traumatic situations, we're not giving them the proper care that they need to get back on the streets. Because listen, as somebody that sees dead bodies at least once a week, that shit is not right for the normal psyche. I can promise you. And after a while, that shit gets to you.
It does. And that's why
ask Christine and Katrina. They're around me all the time. They can tell you when I fucking, like, it just finally falls. It'll happen to the best people.
Well,
Sorry,
and I can tell you, even with a job like mine, I have true PTSD where I wake up screaming and crying or hearing screams and cries.
Yep, 100%. So, it's just that's the part that when we talk about police accountability and getting shit right and everything like that, like, I don't mind police departments getting funding to make sure the police officers' mental health is good. I don't have an issue with that at all, actually. And it doesn't, but they don't use it for that.
And
they sign off on each other and not even give a fuck if they're ready to go back. Sorry.
It's okay. I just want to let him know I put the link to the Brady list in back. And like I looked up a bunch even in my area, and every single cop on the force is on that list. Every single one.
Yep. People need to go look at it, compare, and the way you can get an officer on the Brady list is if you have a police report with an incident situation, you need to put them on there. Because also some police departments will look at the Brady list before they hire cops. So if you have an officer where you've had, and I don't give a fuck when it was, I don't give a shit, go put it on the Brady list. But you got to have a police report with it. If I'm not mistaken, right, Christine? Or incident report or something?
You have to have an incident report, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But it's even good to look at it just to see the officers in your area.
Yeah, you can look up motherfuckers and see because and that's why it's so important because a lot of police stations are starting to use that before they hire somebody.
Because they're paying out. Too many cities are paying out. And
the law
they're going to lose their funding because they're paying out too much in lawsuits.
Yep. And that one in a city that's like that, our city has to pay out so many fucking lawsuits. Literally, like they almost had the DOJ come in and take over our shit because they have to pay so many fucking lawsuits out. And I'm talking about millions of dollars.
And that's crazy because I be wondering that all the time. All the lawsuits that they be having to pay out, you would think shit would change.
They don't care because it's on the city.
It's city. All they do is raise their tax dollars.
That's like
real quick.
They don't care about hitting you with their car because the company got to pay, not them.
This is the alternate angle they're showing, saying that she hit him with the car. Let me move this real quick.
No.
See the other angle I watched similar to this, but a little bit different.
Yeah, this is what the media is showing. They made it justifiable.
Some of that video slowed down. Richard, what do you see?
So I see that actually there's a first agent who goes.
Puts
his hand on the vehicle.
So that's why.
But he puts his leg out. He could move.
He put his hand on the vehicle.
Yeah, look. He's walking towards the vehicle. Look.
Right.
Now he moved back. He moved
right
back.
there. Look. He could have moved away.
Before she hit him, which is a tap, he put his hand on that vehicle.
He's walking away and he turns back to it.
coming
He
at
was
him,
walking
and
away, but he turns back to it, and then he puts his body towards it.
They wanted to leave.
Begins.
He
I
could have
don't
been
know.
out the way the whole. He was walking away from it, but he turned towards it right at that moment, and he put his body towards it like that before he embraced the car. So that shit was all like he could have just kept going straight, but he turned towards it and threw his body. You can see his legs going this way, and then he turns. Like, what the fuck? Like, you gonna throw yourself in front of a moving vehicle?
Oh, he did. And the thing that I have a question is, his PTSD wasn't afraid of the vehicle. He touched the
He wasn't.
vehicle even
He
before
look at the video.
We're assuming he has PTSD.
Trust
Yeah.
me. He was dragged.
All right,
Six.
but
I mean, the vice president said it. Vice president kept talking about his mental health.
all right, but we don't know him. Some people suffer from PTSD. Some people may not. So I'm not going to assume nor deny it.
But
I'm
when
not
you
gonna
got the
assume.
vice president vouching,
I
sitting there
know,
talking,
but the vice
focusing on
president
his
does.
mental health,
The
I'm gonna
vice
focus on it
president.
too.
I know, but the vice president doesn't know him.
Okay, but can I tell you
So
something?
I'm not gonna, you know,
But here's the thing about it: if the
assume
vice
nor
president
deny.
vouch for that and say he's suffering PTSD, it still looks bad on him because by the end of the day, this person is suffering from PTSD. Why is he on the street?
Well, I will tell you something. If he was not diagnosed with it, because of that one particular accident, they are going to use this, and he's probably going to use it as a defense.
Yeah.
But the other attorney, her attorney, will use it as a way that he didn't react appropriately. His fight or flight was to walk towards the car and shoot into a moving vehicle, which is totally against protocol.
Well, let's see what the judge said. So
I don't think he should be on the street. Period. That should be like he's suffering from PTSD. Why is
But
he not
here's
on
my other thing. He may never get charges. So what's the judge going to say?
That's
Why he couldn't shoot the tire? Why he gotta shoot the driver?
You could do.
He shot her in the face 3 times. Let's not forget that as well.
He
3
didn't shoot
times.
in the shoulder. He didn't shoot in the shoulder, the hands. He went for a kill shot.
Well, you have to. If you're going to use your gun, you want to stop the threat, and the only way to stop the threat is a kill shot. Sorry.
What was the threat? Driving away from the
3
scene?
times. The first shot he did, or the second time that didn't get her. Got to do it 3 times.
Like she's just driving away. She was turning.
I agree. He should have let her go, and then figure out who she was after the fact if they wanted to press charges on her. He should have let her go.
Yeah, because I promise you, what she would have got charged with ain't shit.
He should let her go and let the
But they were gonna let her go. They were gonna let her go.
No, they weren't. That's
No,
why
they would arrest. No, they would have arrested her because of the protesting shit. 100%.
they weren't going to let her go. That's why that cop walked towards that vehicle.
Just like in 2020, all the times I ran from the fucking police. I'm not going to stop them and let them do their job and arrest me. No, fuck you. You're going to run after me, bitch. And if you can't catch me, fuck you.
He just dropped off a 6-year-old child at school.
So, Christine, Summer, quick question. So, they follow the same protocol and policy as the cops in the state?
Nope. Different protocol.
And you know what? And because of my PTSD and the incidents I've had with officers, I've had something really, really, really bad happen to me because of cops. I run from police. I don't give a fuck. So while you all think it's normal to sit still and let them and cooperate with them, my brain tells me, no, these people are going to fucking hurt me. And
That's your fight or flight. That is your fight or flight. And that is what happens. You leave.
But that's not, it still don't make it right, though.
No, it don't matter if it makes it right or not. It didn't make it right for him doing the shit that they was doing either. So we all wrong.
All right, but I'm just saying, let's put it.
He didn't even follow his protocol. Right there.
Yeah, he didn't follow his protocol.
All right, let's use your argument.
Respectfully, he didn't follow his own protocol.
Let's use your argument. They stop you. You flight or flight kicks in. You try to get away. You hit a little bit high speed. You hit somebody.
I may get charged. I may not. I don't know. It just depends how good my fucking lawyer is.
So my question is, when it comes to regular American citizens that are protesting, they have the authority to arrest those people as well?
Yes.
ICE can do anything they want.
Yep.
And they don't even, most of them don't even have to wear body cams.
Nope.
That's wild.
And they're allowed to cover their faces.
Yep.
That's why they get done.
If that's the case, then they got to change their rules and their policy because I don't
But,
see that. I don't think it's fair that I think when it comes to like
Someone
immigration or whatever, they could deal with
ask
that.
if you're free to
Regular
leave.
American citizen,
And
they should
not for anything, but I'm not going to do everything right when our fucking government's not doing everything right. When they start doing shit right,
I
then
know,
I'll do shit
but
right. Until then, I'm gonna do what I got to do.
I
Holla.
get it. But then
Facts.
you end up like this, man. It's sad.
Well, then I end up like this. I had 7 friends die and get killed in 2020. I don't give a fuck. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you.
You don't gotta be 8 because of you number 8, who's gonna fight?
Well, baby,
Come on.
we fight differently.
I
You know,
know.
I
But
know our reasons
if
why
you
I
become
move the way
number
I
8,
move,
who's
and you
gonna
have your
fight?
reasons why you digest the things you digest. We all, you know what I mean? It is what it
But
is.
I'm
I
saying you
thought
said
that
you
I
had
thought
7
that they were.
friends. If you become number 8, who's gonna fight for them?
Well,
The
you know
next
what? We don't.
person.
You know what? When those 7 died, guess what? We continue to fight. The fight will go on regardless
Yeah,
of who
but
fucking dies in it. A lot of people had to die to have the rights that all of us, for us to sit on this motherfucking app and do the things that we do, and even be able to talk about our fucking government in the way are. You know how much blood was shed? So that's a part of it. Part of
And
freedom is blood being spilled. It happens.
And I'm going to tell you, this happened not far from where it took place with George Floyd. And we are talking about Minneapolis. This is going to be a mess. And they just sent in another 100 DHS agents.
Yep.
You know, I thought as ICE, their job is to go after a particular group. You know.
They're supposed to.
We keep telling you guys that they have also arrested U.S. citizens, and nobody believes us because they're like, no, they're just taking the violent immigrants. No, they're not. They have arrested and
no,
shipped
but
American citizens to other
I
countries.
feel
Those
you.
are facts.
They're
I feel you,
kidnapping.
but
And that's
They
the
are.
problem. I
Because
don't think that they should be working in that type. When it comes to like American
That's why
citizens,
so many people have an issue with what they're doing because they're not. They told us that they were going to take violent criminals away. Okay, cool. I didn't, I'm like, all right, well, in other countries, you can't have felonies and shit and go over there. So, okay, I'll accept that. But they're not just doing that.
and do you know that they're denying and refusing any department in Minnesota in investigating this situation?
yeah, because
You know
local.
what's even more sadder is we've been screaming to
I
people
don't think
since this
local
all
PD.
started that they are going to do this to American citizens, and it took a woman to lose her American citizen to lose her fucking life for people to understand. Yeah, they doing this to Americans too.
I don't think local PD could investigate federal.
I came across an article where they had this lady locked up, American citizen locked up for 25 days. I was like, damn, what the hell, an American citizen?
Yeah. That,
Yeah,
you can now ask
something like
Katrina
that.
and them. When we were protesting, dude, we had people get picked up by fucking vans. The feds picked people up and they were gone for fucking weeks. We had no idea where the fuck they were.
That's wild. I didn't know that they were fucking with American citizens. I
They've
thought they
been
were
doing
just
that
going
shit
after.
since New York.
I had to quit. Hold on, here's a better one. I had to send, and Katrina and them could vouch for this. I had to send my children away after like 3 months just because I testified and I stood up and protested. I had cops on my I had to move 3 different times. I had to send my children out of the fucking state because shit was getting really fucking hairy. Like, no joke. This shit ain't real. This shit ain't a joke. They don't like people that can make a change. They don't like people that push back. They want everybody to be get along gang. And fuck all that. I ain't got time for this shit. If I lose my life fighting for other people's rights, then so be it.
You need to get some honey, man. You need your voice.
Yeah, I was
He's
about
a
to say that.
It's horrible.
Oh, she sounded like this all through 2020, 2021,
My voice
2022.
literally, ask Katrina and them, my voice literally changed. The way my voice sounds, not right now, but normally, my voice didn't used to sound like that. My voice changed because I did so much screaming in 2020, it changed my voice.
Okay.
You got to suck a honey and a lemon.
Pause the way you said that shit.
Pause.
Suck a
Suck the
lemon.
honey and the lemon, baby.
Lemon. What the hell?
But food stamps, when you said state can't investigate federal, I'm telling you, Tim Walz, who is the governor of Minnesota, is demanding that they have some access to the files and they won't hand them over.
Yeah,
Nope, they won't let them.
He said, hey, yo.
usually local PD doesn't have
And
all
they
the
won't
access.
hand them
Yeah.
over. We got the governor asking.
I know,
Right.
but
The
they don't still
governor,
have.
the governor is not local PD.
They don't have
Yeah.
the local resources like the FBI and CIA. Is what I'm saying.
I guarantee you, if they allowed Tim Walt's cabinet to investigate, he would investigate. He would pull everybody and every resource he could. Guaranteed. I
All
know
right.
this man.
All right.
Follow
Yep.
you.
It's we
What
can
the
speculate until it
hell are
happens.
you doing that they following you? What the hell did you like? You stood up for something that they got to be up on your ass like that.
Halo's popping.
Oh, damn it. I don't know what is wrong with StreamYard. StreamYard is not allowing me to type into
What?
YouTube. I don't know what's StreamYard. I don't know what I did, but when I type in StreamYard, it doesn't allow me to type. I mean, I
You
can
might have
type.
to log. You might have to log into StreamYard. It gives you option to log into your YouTube StreamYard.
Yeah.
Maybe it's YouTube
Mhm.
because sometimes when I click
You have
on
to link. You have to link your account to the StreamYard.
because sometimes when I click on like the videos that somebody's live, it will show up just black, and I have to back out and come back in.
Well, and I've done that. But it's happening all day today in almost all the panels I've gone to.
And I think it's something up with YouTube because I've been
Yeah,
having some
that's
issues
some
with
weird
YouTube
shit.
myself.
Yeah.
But sometimes it takes a while to load up the comment section.
So when did this happen though? Like what this was
Yesterday,
see, I
maybe?
wasn't paying
Day before
attention.
yesterday?
Yesterday morning.
Oh, yesterday
Oh,
morning.
so she got shot yesterday morning.
Yes.
Shit. I wasn't paying attention. I was looking
About
at
about 9:30 in the morning after she dropped her child off.
Damn. I wasn't paying attention. I was
6-year-old kid too.
stuck looking at some brain rot, Aiden Ross drama.
And apparently the father of these children is not alive either. So it seems like now that their father and mother are gone.
Wait, the father's gone too?
Yeah.
What? He was in the car with them?
No, it was a couple years ago from what I read.
Oh, okay. Like I said, what the hell?
See, I think
They got
when,
protests everywhere. Hopefully, no riots happen because.
oh,
I
it
was
will
trying
be.
to do that shit.
Hopefully not, but
It's Minneapolis. They will.
Who's
Trust
that?
me.
You remember when they came to New York with that shit?
Why not go to the cops to the
Ice
guy
was
that
out
shot
here.
the lady's house? Like go
They
to
were
his
out in New
shit.
York with that shit. They got ran out. They got ran out of Flatbush.
They should protest right in front of his fucking house.
it's a crime, bro. You can't do that.
What? Go
Well, if you're on the
protest in front of
sidewalk.
his
You're
house?
allowed to be on the sidewalk. Yeah, you're allowed to be on the sidewalk. Yeah, you can do
Yeah,
that.
like don't break the city. Go straight to his fucking crib.
Now
Break
they
his
gotta
shit.
come out. They gotta give us a history, like his history. If he has a history of violence, or whatever the case may be.
Oh, they already identified him.
Yeah.
They say he's
Wasn't
been in
out
the
there.
force for
Was
like.
he hurt at all when this shit happened? Did he get hurt by the car? Did he get run over?
Well,
Nothing.
Nah,
He's
he
No,
doing
was
he
himself.
didn't get hurt at all.
He's
He only
doing
went to the
himself on the
hospital
car.
because of protocol.
Yeah. He was
Did he get hurt?
released. He was evaluated and released.
Who's Amanda?
And it's their protocol to do that. So anytime there's an incident where there's something like that, they always go to the hospital and get checked. But he ain't got shit on him.
He's fine. He was walking around directing motherfuckers. He's fine.
Oh, that's
Yep.
Amanda.
Mm-hmm.
Can y'all hear me okay? I had to get new earbuds since Alex literally busted the right earbud.
Yeah, we can hear you.
I'm not even joking.
Loud and clear.
Happened on Money's panel. You know, I had to stop watching some of this for my own mental
Yeah.
health, but today I saw the video of the doctor screaming on the side and the trying to help that woman. I mean, no, not that it would have mattered. We already know she was gone, but the point is,
It was sad.
he had a duty to intervene and wanted to intervene because he's a physician and couldn't because those fucking cocksuckers wouldn't let him.
Yep. Wouldn't let him get near it.
And they don't give a fuck. And that's what upsets me the most. Like
when we go out for our protests and stuff, we literally have doctors that are with us. We have EMTs that are with us. We have all kinds of people. That way, if something, God forbid, was to ever happen, we take training classes. We know how to do stop the bleed. We know how to do all that shit. So when I tell you that there's a good or people that are doing shit the right way, they will always have medics, doctors, and everything there. That way, we don't have to rely on the system because the system isn't there, especially in those situations. They are not designed to help us at all. So we
Mhm.
literally have our own shit. And
They would
so
rather you lay there and
would
bleed.
say that they probably did there as well.
You know, I keep a medical bag in my trunk. I'm not a
Mhm.
doctor, I'm not a nurse, but I've since ordered tourniquets
Yep.
and added them.
There's some really good. It's called they're Stop the Bleed ones. I have a couple of them. They're
Yes,
like one of the best ones now.
I use them even when I do outreach and stuff because sometimes I come up on people that have just been shot or they just been stabbed or something, and they will die before they go to the hospital because the last time they went to the hospital kicked them out and didn't fucking help them. You know what I mean? So they have big time distress.
exactly.
And
And so
I
my whole the back of my truck is set up like a medic. Like it literally, I have every and anything. I can even do stitches if I need to.
hmm
Yeah, I carry what is it, lactated ringers.
Yep.
Um,
are
I can
you
start. I know how to do basic stuff like start an IV.
you're best off doing normal saline, just to let you know.
Huh?
You're better off doing just as an immediate normal saline because you need to, especially if there's bleeding, because all you want to do is get the volume in.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You know, I had that debate with somebody about the lactated ringers, and
Um,
I'm gonna have to. I can get some other stuff.
I just get
Um,
if you can do a knife, but just be careful because unless you're certified in IVs aren't, you would not be covered under the Good Samaritan. I'm just saying.
well, they'll just have to sue me. I have $1 million policy through.
And I'm just
Yo.
I'm just putting that
Yeah,
out there. I mean, we're going to do what we need to do,
right. Of
but I'm
course.
just
Yeah.
saying.
Oh
I saw
man.
that you
Um,
mentioned that the cops be following you, Amanda. So I'm just wondering,
Mm,
like, was it because
yeah,
you
buddy.
protest or you was raising like awareness or something?
Anytime you give pushback, and Amanda's, and I'll let Amanda speak, but I just have to throw this into there just so you understand, Chrissy. Anytime you are doing something like holding cops accountable, suing them, doing whatever, doing protesting, and you're an actual, like, not just going, but like you are actually a big voice. Oh yeah, they'll do everything to read. Like I said, I literally had to move 3 different times because I used to have cops follow me to this day. I don't have my kids barely run in the car with me because if I was to get pulled over, I do not know how the police are going to react. And I very rarely have my kids in my car because of that.
I believe
yeah,
it.
I'm not a big
Well, and
because of my physical health. I'm not a big walker per se like that. I mean, I stand on the sides of things, but I'm more of the academic behind the scenes kind of stuff. I go to the meetings. I have those tough conversations um, with police officers, with the chief, the mayor, the city attorney, the head of IA, and listen to them blow smoke up my ass on a frequent basis. And
Okay.
so now the conversations are over. A federal lawsuit was filed because
Oh
I
my
told
God.
them a couple of months ago that I was done. That was the last conversation we were having in that room. And
Hmm.
so an incident happened where they beat the hell out of somebody, and it has happened more than once. Long story short, somebody reached out to me and said, "Hey, can you help me? I work at this local gas station here. I'm just a clerk, at the gas station, but I need to write this federal lawsuit, and I'm going to have to do it pro se." This woman has been amazing. She's not just a clerk. She has no education whatsoever. I really have encouraged her to try to go to law school, but I have helped her write it. It's been filed pro se in the federal court here. And so we are currently waiting for the judge to set a hearing for a default judgment because the city has never answered. They were all served, all of them were served. And we have proof that they were served. And so, yes, they've been following me for years. Okay, let me just tell you, and then I'll let everybody talk. I was married to a cop 25 years ago. Okay. I do have a story, and I'm not going to go into that story. And if you try to research it, you can't find it because this was before, 911 tapes were digital, and all of those things are gone. Okay. And
Okay.
so, fast forward. Well, go back. I told them in 1999 when this started that I wasn't letting it go. I looked at them and the mayor then, and I told them, I will never forget what you've done and what you allowed to go on. And I have kept my promise fast forward to 2026 with the
Mm-hmm.
same police department. And so I went, I educated myself. I got, the best defense against people like this is being
Mm-hmm.
able to fight them on an even playing field, even when they try, you could be the most educated in the room and they're still going to talk to you like shit. Let me say that for
Yeah,
the record.
that's
Yep.
true.
Um, they're going to talk down to you. They're going to bring up things that happened 25 years ago. Um, and so there's a lot to it, but just to save everybody, one of these days I'll tell my story. But my ex-husband is no longer a police officer here. He left in 2009, and he is on his third wife now, and he lives a very far ways away from me, and which is fine with me. He doesn't need to be anywhere around me. Um, I haven't checked, but he's probably divorced her by now. Because men that do the things that he does are creatures of habit. I'll just leave that there.
Player, yeah.
So, yes, they follow me around to this day. They go by my rental property. I have a video not even 2 weeks ago from the security camera at my rental property at 3 o'clock in the morning where they drove by it and they turned on the big, how the police have the big spotlights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, as soon as they got to my rental trailer, they turned it on and flashed it in front of the camera, so it
Oh,
obscured me
yeah, you
getting the
can't see.
vehicle numbers off of it.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're basically harassing you at this point.
Oh yeah, yeah, they have been for 25 years.
And sometimes I'm not gonna say all of them, but cops could be really like aggressive.
Vindictive.
They're aggressive, even in their relationships.
Tyrannical.
They're even in
Yeah,
relationships,
some of
they
them.
can be
Some of them.
really aggressive. I came across I was reading some shit the other day where
Domestic violence is very real
female cop.
as a cop.
Yeah.
I think it was a female cop, and I guess her ex-husband, whoever it was, didn't want to have sex with her, and she pulled out a gun. I think she shot him. I was like, what the hell is
Yeah,
wrong?
he wasn't a cop when I married him. He became a cop, but hindsight's 2020. But I don't want to make this about me. But yes, they will harass you in many ways. I recently had somebody under an anonymous name on social media say that if you don't let this lawsuit go, if you don't quit helping, they called her by name. If you don't quit helping her, we're going to air out all your dirty laundry. I said, well, get to
Dang.
airing it then. Get to airing it. I said, what are you
Bumba
going to do?
clock.
And I made a statement, and I knew who it was under that fake name.
Yeah.
I knew who it was, and I called her by name. I said, why don't you go tell your husband? He
Uh-oh.
was a witness to it 25 years ago, and he didn't do a fucking thing. Tell him I said hello,
Yeah.
and to go fuck himself.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And some of them could be really even like fucked up to their own people that work with them, the other cops. There's cops that get treated like shit.
If you don't play the game.
Yeah, I heard a situation where they're not supposed to take nobody's information and put it on a bulletin, and they took someone's information, I'm not gonna say who, and they posted it on the bulletin, everything.
So they dox their own people. They dox their own people.
If they don't follow what they do, the other ones do, the corrupt shit do, yes, they will fuck with you.
They
So
literally
while
got
we
their
were
own
going,
people to
while we
police
were
them.
going to trial for Breonna Taylor, there was a
It be like
detective.
that, man.
When all this shit was going on, there was a detective that helped me and another victim. Another victim's advocate came to me and said, "Son,
Excuse me.
I was." She decided to take the role of hanging out with the cops, right? And
Yeah,
so, because she thought, hey, they're gonna do good work and da 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 da, and I would always be like, "Girl, don't be fucking with them." So she goes to a Christmas party. She gets sexually harassed
yeah,
and violated by an officer. So we go, she comes to me and she tells me about it. We go into the internal affairs. We do everything you're supposed to do, right? Everything. Well, there was a detective. His name's Jason. And he was always he was one of the cops that I actually fucking trusted, right? Because he
yeah,
was, and he was dual ship. He was FBI and he was LMPD, which there's not too many that can do that, but he was one of them. So he kept seeing that they weren't helping. So one day, like I called and everything, like I was doing everything, trying to get updates and like what's going on, what's going on. And so he says something to him. He's like, he's like, hey, why y'all keep fucking around? He's like, Summer's not great. Let this shit go. And y'all, this should happen with another advocate. Like y'all need to handle this shit better. Well, they started fucking with him really, really bad to the point they
yeah.
blackballed him so bad to the point where he no longer has a job. So anyway,
Wow.
so while we're going to court for Breonna Taylor, I had to leave one day and I went and testified on his behalf. So as much bullshit as I give cops, this was a cop that actually stood up and did the right thing.
Yeah.
And because he stood up and did the right thing and he called their bullshit out, they blackballed him and fucking now he doesn't have a career, right? So I felt like, we always say like, well, if a good cop is around, that good cop will stand up. What people don't understand is when you go against it's just like a gang, dude. It's just like a
Yep.
gang. I mean,
Yep.
when you go against that gang, they ain't fucking with you no more. And
Yep.
we ended up actually winning the lawsuit. Jason won. And even when I was up there testifying with all the work, I know I'm a nobody online, but you know what I'm saying? I
I
do the
say
damn
that.
thing in my city, in my state. And so he was sitting there mocking me. He was like, he went up and he's like, oh, a girl with a bunch of tattoos, like she's gonna know what's going on. And the lawyer was like, hold on, wait a minute. So you're gonna say, and he starts naming all the credentials, like everything, spoke at the United Nations, certified in this, whatever. And he was like, you think this woman doesn't know what's going on? So yeah, it was a shit show. It was crazy as fuck. Because I'd never done something like that where I testified, especially in favor for a cop against other cops. And even with
Mm,
Jason winning the trial that he won, the officer that sexually assaulted her and harassed my other advocate friend, this motherfucker first he got promoted and he was like the AG and everything. Daniel Cameron promoted his ass and gave him all these rewards. That's when I really fucking flipped my shit. And
yeah.
I was going insane through the city. But like he ended up now he's a beat cop. And and they're like, well, he's a beat cop, so he's not working in human trafficking anymore. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Now he's on the goddamn street with fucking victims. If he's bold enough to sexually assault a fucking advocate, you think he's
Yep.
not gonna do anything to a fucking victim? And you put him right in.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Like, I can't stand my police department. Like, for real, they ain't shit.
There's a lot of cases that they don't report, believe it or not, that don't see media or nothing that cops be doing.
Listen,
Every day.
because I go against, so I had a stalker dude, right, doing all kinds of crazy shit, like crazy shit. And I would sit there and, you're supposed to call and make a report every single time this shit happens. Because I testified in Breonna's case, I had cops that weren't even taking my police reports.
Listen, I can't. This was a while ago too. I forgot the cop's name and which state it was, and it was a specific sheriff that he was just like taking advantage of for some reason African American women, and he would try to get to have them have sex with them, whatever the case may be. And there's
Yeah.
multiple reports that people were making, and they just recently did an investigation on him. And I think he got arrested for it. I forgot
There's
the
a
name.
video to it.
There's a video.
Dude,
too,
when I
right?
was being trafficked, there were 3 cops that hurt me in the most unthinkable fucking way. Why they were in
Oh
fucking
no,
uniform.
chill,
So can't nobody ever tell me shit about fucking police. Fuck
chill.
fucking well.
Fuck the police coming straight from the
There's a
underground.
lot of them like that. And I
And
always say
I've
this.
watched too many times where they sit there and they'll be like, da, 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 and they'll just get away with it. And they'll basically be like, yeah, he fucking did it, but it's immunity, it's this, it's that. So it's just even this shit with Breonna's case. I mean, here recently we put a cop in federal fucking prison. He went to prison. They let him out to fight his appeal. Who goes to fucking prison and then gets out to fight an appeal? Like what? You got sentenced, you made him turn himself in, and then you let him out? Mind you, the same cop Dude, he's been involved in so many fucking people dying, women dying. He used to traffic fucking bitches in our city. He was a pimp and a drug dealer, and he's a cop.
And you know what's crazy? I always
And
say some
everybody
people
knows
think,
about it.
some people, there's a lot of people that think because a person is a cop, a judge, a lawyer, a DA, that these people are good. No, it doesn't matter the station. It doesn't matter the person's station.
Wow.
People are easily corrupted.
Well, like I said, specifically, this guy Hankinson, dude, there was my homegirl. My homegirl used to work for him. She was trying to get out of the game and everything. This is why protesting and shit was going on. I get a phone call. I'm sitting down. We had a big action. 86 people went and sat on the attorney general's front lawn at his house, and everybody got arrested. So we had this huge action going on. My phone's blowing up. I can't take no calls when I'm doing security. So finally, when we get to a point, I can call. Some people down in Portland in my neighborhood are like, or my, where I'm always at, was like, hey, Summer, there was a woman that was found in a tarp. I was like, what? They was like, yeah. They was like, dude, the police, they was like, she was naked, wrapped up in a tarp. They left her in the back of the, over in the alley. So I was like, what the fuck are you? They was like, yeah, they took her, but they left the tarp. So I went off. I called like the mayor, all kinds of people, and went fucking insane. Then come to find out, I also tell them because they left the tarp, they're going to identify her for me. So I sent a bunch of pictures. The last picture I sent in, it was my homegirl, Abby. And they was like, okay, that's her. So you going to tell me that a woman's trying to leave. We all know Hankinson was involved because this is his MO. A woman got in a truck, got naked, shot herself up with 2 needles and hot shots, because that's what they do. Gave herself a hot shot, got naked, drove herself down to the west end of fucking Louisville, Kentucky, got out, put herself in a fucking alley.
Make no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Make it make fucking sense. And these motherfuckers still, you know what they say? Oh, she OD'd. She OD'd.
Bullshit.
Even if she did, she OD'd because these motherfuckers gave her a hot shot. But how the fuck did she get to the west end naked in a tarp?
Illuminati.
No, they just think people fucking stupid. Or nobody's paying attention.
They just know who's involved in it, and they don't give a fuck, because as long as a cop does it, or somebody in that reign in government, they don't give a fuck. They clean that shit up. Women like me are expendable.
I'll be honest, I think they all dirty. They all in the same pool, and they all dirty.
Yeah, they all work together.
They all work together.
There's a blue game.
There are some people like Jason that's out there that truly does want to do the job the right way. You know what I mean? And that's why I testified on, because as much as I hate cops, and everybody knows, I don't fuck with the police. I fuck with them because I have to, because I decided to be an advocate, and that's a part of it. You know what I mean? If a victim wants to do something, I got to do what that victim wants. But fuck the police.
Nobody.
Yeah, they always get rid of the good ones in every police department.
Hell yeah, Jason was a hell of a fucking point, dude.
They push him out.
Yep.
These motherfuckers, let me tell you what the head of sex department, right? The dude that does all the sex crimes and shit, him and his wife, I got the video. I blasted it everywhere. These motherfuckers was on TikTok naked. Shot like she was sitting on the fucking kitchen counter like this, naked. He's standing, you can see his bare ass. They butt ass naked. They used to do sex parties and shit. Like, this shit was like.
And what's crazy, it's not only them. Firefighters do the same shit.
Oh, I know. 100%. I mean, sex parties, as long as they consensual, I don't really give a fuck, because adults are gonna do what adults do. I don't care. There's a lot of freak. I'm a freak. You feel me? So as long as it's consensual, I don't give a fuck. But how you gonna put yourself naked on fucking TikTok? You the head of sex crimes. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
Keep your personal business off the fucking line. I'm not gonna sit here and tell somebody. I'm never gonna dictate what somebody does in their bedroom as long as they grown. Like I said, I'm a freak. So freaks are freaks. It is what it is. But you naked on TikTok?
Have you ever heard about the hospice care nurse, like what they be saying, what people be saying on their deathbeds? This lady, she said that I think it was a guy. He said he had one that was a firefighter back in the day, and they used to let like a lot of black people, when they had fires.
Oh yeah.
They wouldn't save. Yeah, I was like, what? So I'd be like, it's not only cops, it'd be firefighters.
EMS does it too, bro.
EMS does it too. It'd be a lot of them.
It's about power and control. It's not about titles. It's all about power and control.
They pick who they want to save. They pick who they want to side with. If they think you're a scumbag, they'll let you bleed out. You know what I'm saying? It's like they pick.
And
They
the guy
raffle
was
who they gonna
confessing on his
save.
deathbed, like he had to leave people behind because he was worried about what they were gonna think of him. I was like, damn.
There's a big thing going on in New York about that with the EMS people fucking picking and choosing who to save to let people die when they can save
I
them.
always say
Probably.
it doesn't matter your workstation, man. There's dirty and corrupt shit
If they think you're a
everywhere.
scumbag or whatever, like just by just looking at you, they'll let you fucking die out. Bro.
Probably.
And a lot of them do drugs. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
The judges do. The judges do it too.
Maybe. Listen, I used to be a stripper, honey. I can tell you that judges is the best clientele. You get them a pack and they come with all the money.
Yep. Motherfuckers get high through the weekend, come back to work sober.
The funniest part, look, hey, you know what the funniest part was? Is especially like the first couple of years, I turned my life around and I'd be popping up in rooms, right? And I'd be like, and the person would be like, I don't know where I know you from, but I'm sure I know you from somewhere. I'm like, yeah, you never know. It's probably good you don't remember where you know me from.
What up, Gato?
Now you know one of my people, one of Steven's peoples could tell you some of the people that like they deliver to, some of the richest, wealthiest people that work in these companies, that work in politics, and trust me, they out there, they doing what they doing too, even worse.
Like I said, I don't give a fuck what grown people do as long as it's just consensual. You feel me? Because people gonna do what they gonna do.
That's no
It
Diddy.
don't matter.
They just know how to hide it. They just know how to hide it better than
That's
others.
all. They just don't go
No
around and
Diddy.
fucking videotape all that shit. You know what I mean? They do that shit in secret.
What's up, Jacob? Let's see, Jacob. Got
And
what's
they have a
up?
lot of people around them
No
that
Diddy.
allow them to do that,
Yep.
that protect it.
100%.
Nah, it's wild.
There's corruption everywhere.
It's corruption everywhere, but damn.
And it's going to get worse, just an
It's
FYI.
just the smaller people.
It's just now we're gonna see it because we got cameras everywhere. Back then we didn't have cameras. You know how much shit was going on
That's,
back
Yeah,
then?
now it's out.
that's
Now it's
part
out.
of it. But
Social
with this,
media.
this administration is going to let you know they're in control. They're going to let everybody know that.
That's the one upside to social media because now they can't hide shit.
Hey, Christine, did we go get to what happened with the two people that got shot in Oregon? What was that all about? Do you know?
There was a protest and cops shot two people, I believe a man and a woman. They applied tourniquets and they rushed them and they got them into the hospital. It happened near the hospital. They haven't given any conditions, which is making me very suspicious if they're even alive right now.
And they were shot by ICE agents?
Yep.
Because somebody tried to tell me when I went and showed them something, they was like, nah, it was two federal agents. It just came out. It was two federal agents that got shot.
Nope.
I was like, sure?
Nope. They were at the near the hospital, which is the DHS building there, Department of Homeland Security, which is ICE. It was near that area.
Well,
It's the same place.
That's why I was on my team because I was like, nah, they would have looked at that shit. They ain't great telling me that shit about
Yeah. It was right near the same place as all the 2020, 2021 protests and riots were by the ICE building.
Yeah, I know what we're talking about now. Yeah. I remember that.
I think they're confused when you hear DHS. They think that it's federal agents, but they don't realize DHS is ICE.
Right.
Yeah, they have lots of entities under them.
Right. I think they're just confused when they hear DHS.
So a girl got killed yesterday. Two protesters got shot today. And like I was, me and Mitchell was talking earlier, and I loved the conversation with Mitchell earlier because we, you know, I mean, we ain't even got to agree, but we could just talk. But it's like I sit there and said, what I'm fucking stoned. I forgot what I was gonna say.
How you guys disagreed, but he also agreed with what this agent was doing.
It was a point. It was a good fucking point. I said it earlier.
It was a good point. The two of you finally agreed on something.
I know. I even said help us agree something. Me and Mitchell agreed on food.
I was there too.
That was being disagreeable. Me and Mitchell was actually agreeing.
Yeah, they even said it too.
Yeah, I was disagreeing. I was disagreeing with food stamps too. But you know something, food stamps. It was.
We're agreeing. I looked down at food stamp companies like, no. I was like, no.
But here's the thing with food stamps. Food stamps, most people that will disagree with me or Summer or anybody, they end up resorting to name calling, and that's when they lose an argument. You don't ever do that. We can
Nah.
continue on without a name call.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
can.
thing about having opinions, and I always say it. I can sit here and I can
Yeah.
listen to everybody's opinions, and I wouldn't get mad.
Yeah.
Nor
Right.
would I resort to arguing and screaming and yelling.
Trust
Even
me,
today, like
I've
I
had
was talking
people.
with Harry. That's Harry's opinion. I'm not gonna get mad
Yeah.
for
Right.
what he says. I'm
Right.
just gonna.
Well, and here's the thing. Chrissy, do you really want to just talk in an echo chamber? I
I
mean,
was about
I
to
don't.
say that. I was about to say that. Who wants to have a conversation in circles? Somebody has to
I
disagree
think it's
somewhere.
always funny when people try to
Yeah.
say,
You
"Don't
know.
have the echo chamber." No, the fuck, I do not. And echo
But that's how
chambers,
we learn.
And me and
right?
Chrissy, when we
I
have the
never. I don't think
conversations, we disagree on a lot. We bang heads a lot of stuff, but it's just a conversation. A lot of people need to separate their emotions and their feelings
Yeah,
from the topic.
definitely. Especially if you're doing this
We're
online too.
adults, Everybody else is crashing out like they don't got morals.
Well,
Jacob,
some people just trying to cause problems.
right, Jacob,
Yeah.
I'm not why that would be relevant, but no, she was not.
what.
No, she wasn't.
Katrina, why are you saying grannies
Literally,
and health problems on panel? Like I haven't even
She
mentioned
was
health
joking.
problems.
She was joking.
For me, I like to laugh.
I said you gotta have a sense of humor
I
with
like
shit
to
too.
laugh. I like to laugh a lot.
Oh,
So
I
I
laugh too. Some stuff's just dumb.
Yeah,
Like when people are trolling, when they got the same topic always to trigger and bait people into altercations, and say that they bring in views from that type of
Right.
entertainment. Misery is entertaining also,
Yeah,
sex,
but
drugs, and rock and roll.
I'm sorry, go ahead. I apologize.
for me, I can't tell you what it is. I just stopped caring a long time ago. Like when you live a life where you just don't, you've been through a lot or you've seen a lot, you don't have room for embarrassment or giving a shit what people think.
Yeah, it's pretty much where I'm at this point.
Yeah, I just like, oh, like the other day when they said that this dude had made a video, I was like, oh shit, he did. Oh wow, that's good for him. Like I could care less, like what anybody said. I'm here today.
Well, the only reason I got so frustrated about the other night is because motherfuckers just fell right into the bullshit. I'm like, God damn, stop being so fucking slow and emotional.
And I said it. We've been doing content for the past week since the Maduro shit, and nobody's talked about them because nobody's talking about them. They start coming with these fake accounts and fueling up so people bring them up. They want to be brought up. They're attention-seeking whores.
Yeah. And Chrissy, I got to tell you, you can even ask Summer. 5 years ago, I was in channels that were total echo chambers, total MAGA, 100% MAGA, nobody else's opinion.
And then I was the one that said, "Hey, I'm gonna go hang out with all the MAGA people."
Oh,
Watch
look,
this.
everybody do the dance.
But I'll tell you,
be like that. I can't.
I wasn't, but I wasn't a MAGA. They always called me a fence sitter.
No,
yeah.
I was even in that group of MAGA, but that was the groups I was in, but I never really agreed with them, and they always, called me a fence sitter. That was my nickname, fence sitter.
Yep.
I'm not quite sure.
I would get into it with them because they were like, "Summer, why are you sitting with a fit center?" I said, "Because I'm a fucking fit center too. Because
right,
I'm not right or left."
I'm not sure what if the lady was on drugs, why would that matter? She didn't deserve to die. Exactly. So why even ask the question? Like, it's not about drugs.
That's why I asked. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but
Right.
even if she's on drugs, that doesn't deserve a death sentence by a cop, right? By an IC.
Hold on, wait a minute. No, she wasn't on no fucking drugs. Why would he?
I know.
Reaching like a motherfucker to try to justify.
So hold on, Jacob. They're trying to say that the lady was on drugs.
Jacob asked if she was on drugs.
No, she was not on fucking drugs, dude. She was doing an action. She was an organizer, dude. She was
trying to cause issues.
She wasn't showing up to a fucking action fucked up.
She just got done dropping her child off at school to go to this protest that she helped organize.
But that's the thing. They interview some of her they interview some of her friends and family, and they said that she wasn't an activist by any means.
No, she was more of an organizer.
It was weird that she got caught in
because she organized it. You think it's a possibility? They knew who she was, or she was a target. You think so?
Could be.
No, No,
No.
because she just moved to Minneapolis December of 2024 from Kansas City, Missouri.
No.
And before that, she lived in Colorado. See, I learned a lot, didn't I? I did my research.
Yeah, you did. You did a lot of
Good
research.
girl. Good girl. Good girl.
I had no clue this was going on until y'all mentioned it because I was so caught up in some brain rot drama with Aiden Ross that I
See, I
had
stay away
no.
from that.
Jacob,
I stay
it
on the
doesn't
current shit.
matter if she was following them around or not.
Tell you the Maduro shit.
That's what you don't understand. These agents do not have a right to take our constitutional rights and our freedom of movement away. We have rights, and I still live in the United States of America. I'll follow a cop 24/7 if I choose to.
I
It
thought
doesn't.
ICE different though. I
Well,
honestly
they
did.
are, and I'm using that name loosely. ICE is different, totally
Yeah.
different, total training, total different rules. And the sucky thing about it, they purposely do not allow them to wear body worn cameras just for incidents like this.
Little Wayne. What? Yo, Vinny over here
Yeah,
bugging.
Vinny's a mess.
What's
Said,
up,
I'm not
Vinny?
breaking news about little. I said little Wayne. I'm like,
Venezuela.
what?
He's what he gonna do? Send all the YNs to
I'm
Venezuela?
Probably.
Send them.
You gonna send all the YNs to
Send them.
Venezuela?
If he's sending all the
Yeah.
YNs, send them. Fuck it. Bye.
Millie and
They're not
Millie.
missed. Send
That's
the ass.
funny.
They're not missed.
But they sharpshooters.
Now that's a funny joke.
That was
They
funny.
sharpshooters. They get their targets. They don't miss.
What's that?
That is
They will
true.
not miss it. The
I'm
YNs
just
are shooting.
very concerned about Minneapolis. I still have friends and family up there, and I just don't think this is going to turn out very good.
You think
No,
they're gonna
especially
start
when the National
walling up?
Guard goes in and National Guard is fighting against ICE agents.
They're
I don't
sending
know.
in they're sending
No,
in
the
100
National Guard's
troops.
gonna fight against us.
Yeah.
The National Guard, I'm gonna tell you what happened in Louisville, Kentucky when the National Guard came. National Guard came, mayor ordered people not to go past the 9th Street divide. There was no protesting going down in the West End. None. LMPD and the National Guards went down there any motherfucking way and ended up killing a man by the name of David McAtee. So I already know about federal agents coming in and killing people. And let me tell you something, you don't find nothing out about that case either.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was Tim Walz that suggested that he had put the National Guard on alert. And so what I'm getting at, if Tim Walz sends in the National Guard and he activates them from the state level, and Trump sends the additional ICE agents from the federal level, it's like a fucking disaster.
They're going to be all fighting us. They're not going to be fighting each other.
Yep. They're all going
Then
to
what?
gang up on the American citizens, and guess
Yep.
what? They're going to shoot first and ask questions later.
I don't think they're gonna ask questions.
Well, the
They're
way
just gonna
Tim said it, it was like he was sending them in to defend the
That's
city
not how it works.
of Minneapolis.
The city,
Christine, that's why
not
I
the
don't think they're
protesters.
gonna even ask questions later. They're just gonna shoot and cover it up.
Yep.
That's
I
what I
agree.
think.
I agree.
You better eat your dinner.
Yeah, that's someone that's been involved with numerous times of National Guards being called on and brought into the city.
Yeah.
They're there. That's the verbiage they use: protect the city. It's not to protect the protesters. They're coming
Last
over.
time they brought in to protect the police stations in Minneapolis.
Yeah, I remember that. Fuck the police stations.
That's what we all said. Fuck the station.
Well, that's protecting the city. The police station is protecting the city.
Oh, well, yeah, of course. I mean, taxpayer dollars, obviously, but
You calling them to
I
protect,
just
if you calling the National Guard to protect the police station, now, I'm wondering what the fuck the police station had to do that they need protection.
exactly. Thank you.
I
Right?
think they burnt that bitch down.
They did. They burnt several of them down.
Yeah, I remember seeing police cars on fire, and yeah, Taylor, isn't that right?
They had to do something to
They're gonna
earn
start
that.
building forts. They're
And
gonna
then
make
sit
a
there
fort. They're gonna start building
Yeah,
forts
they
around the
killed
police
somebody on national TV. They killed George Floyd. That's why they did it.
Yep.
You
And
gonna
they
eat
keep
your
doing
ass?
it.
like a little fort
That's why
around the
Louisville,
precinct.
Memorial
Louisville and
Day
that city always stand
weekend.
together because they had George Floyd, we had Breonna Taylor at the same. It was going on all at the same time, but we always stand in solidarity with them.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody goes to
Yeah,
this guy.
Portland hasn't stopped
Protest
Katrina.
in front of his house. Everybody that gotta go protest in front
Nah,
of his
Portland
house.
is definitely with the
Probably
shit.
Yeah, it's a different world.
live in
Jacob,
Portland is
why do
with.
we have
Hey,
to
I ain't even
protect the
gonna lie.
place?
I would keep my ass at home in Portland. I ain't
Oh,
with
you
the
and me
shits like they
both.
with. They with the shits.
You and me both.
But I love
Jacob,
watching it. I ain't even gonna lie. I met some of the moms because some of them came down when we were doing stuff, and so some of the moms and a couple other groups or whatever came down and stood with us as well. And I was like, look, man, I ain't got nothing but respect for you bitches because y'all motherfuckers was with the shits, boy.
so,
They didn't give no fuck.
Jacob is trolling. He fucking with us.
I hope he's trolling because first he asked if that woman was on drugs. Now he's saying we have to protect the police.
Yeah,
What
he's
the fuck
fucking with us
does that?
right now.
Please tell me you're trolling.
He is
I mean, he
trolling.
might be a bootlegger. He might be a
No
bootlegger.
way.
Wouldn't
How
surprise me.
are we paying for protection? We gotta. What the hell? So what they
I
there for?
hope. I don't know if he's trolling, to be honest.
Yo.
I mean, earlier he said we need to thank the officers for what they do, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, he's fucking
Yeah,
with
He's
us.
fuck
baiting ya.
you.
He's setting up his shit. He set his shit up.
Oh my gosh. I was glued to Soul Luna and Ninja.
Yeah. It's funny because I went live earlier and a bunch of people from 2020 and all that time, they was coming back around. I said, oh, what's up, motherfuckers? Welcome back.
Jacob said
So-
he supports our military and police. We support them too. That's why we pay them taxes.
When you gonna, if something
Yeah.
happens to you right now, who the first people you're gonna call? The fucking police? You're gonna
No.
call the
They
gangs?
get paid
What are you gonna call the
taxes.
gangs of the USA? I'm gonna call the gangs of the USA.
I'm gonna pull up my pew pew. Protect
Well, why
myself.
hasn't Jacob ever come on panel? I mean, I think
Never.
it's interesting how he always shows up at certain points. It makes you wonder who's Trolley County really belongs to.
Jacob said it's
But I'm
dangerous.
start thinking Jacob and Halo are the same people.
Jacob
No.
said
Oh
it's
shit!
dangerous to
Nah,
go
nah,
up on
nah,
people's
nah,
panels.
Nah, I'm joking.
nah.
Because of the
I hate
avatar.
You don't have to pay taxes. You don't have to pay taxes.
Jacob said it's
Sound
dangerous
like the
to go up
StreamYard
on
picture me
people's.
trolling.
You heard me, Fusam? Jacob said that it's dangerous
Good
to
girl,
go up
Tate.
on some people's panels. It's best to see the comments.
Good
It-
girl.
Why
It's
is it
dangerous
dangerous?
Here we go again with the Jacob. Jacob, I think you're just Jacob.
Yo,
you fucking
food
with us
stamps,
at the
what if that's
moment.
blunt mover?
You just he ain't making
No,
this far.
he's just Jacob and a bad troll.
You say you make it this far.
He's not even a good troll.
He's just not one of us.
I think Jacob is one of us. He's just
Ain't
He's
one
not
of
like
them.
us.
he's just
He
Jacob.
went,
Yeah,
He's not like us.
he went after
He
my
al-
kids.
yeah, he did. And he always shows up when we're having a hot discussion. Imagine that, to give a controversial viewpoint.
Yeah, that's part of his picture me
He-
trolling because he talks himself like third person.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob is just, no, he's just saying he's
Jacob's
just
speaking
Jacob.
on himself on a third person.
No, he's not. He said Jacob is just Jacob.
That's speaking third person, Chrissy. What the fuck?
It is speaking third person. I have to agree with Steven there.
Yeah.
See, I would say Christine is just me. Not Christine is just Christine. Christine is just me.
The reason he's speaking in third person because we asked who is
Yeah,
Jacob.
but there's only another person that does
I
that.
mean, if he was going to be rhetorical, he should have put in quotes. I mean, come on.
Or make a laughing emoji.
Jacob is just having fun right now.
I only met one female that's like that and one person that's like them. That's Jacob.
Ain't me.
Picture me trolling, right?
And who's the female?
I don't know. It's so long ago. That speaks in third person.
Oh.
There's no female we know now that speaks in third person.
I've seen that girl from, what's her name, from Michigan. What's her name that comes around sometimes? Grace. I've seen her type in
Yeah,
third person.
she speaks in third person.
Oh, then she's also a suspect.
Well, sometimes
Like you can literally tell who it is because of the way they write.
okay. Well, sometimes Chrissy doesn't think that Chrissy be trolling other people.
Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck you lying to? You told me.
I'm not sure I'm believing that, Chrissy, but okay.
I love when Christy trolls Steven. It's funny.
Chrissy trolls me. I was having a conversation the other day and she got me kicked out for $2. 250 minutes.
I
Damn,
know. I was
2 hours?
there for that. I was there for that. That was pretty good.
Shit.
I had Steven trying to fix his mic for like 5 minutes straight, and the mic was working fine.
Oh, you
Just
did
to
that?
see him
You did
sitting
that.
there struggling.
Great, thank you. Yo, I'm writing this on the list. You know I'm coming back.
Oh man.
You know I'm coming back.
You have to have good laughs sometimes.
Yeah, my expense.
Oh man.
At least it's a good laugh.
Yeah, it's a good laugh.
When it's all on me,
Yeah, it's okay. Somebody, it's got to
I
be on
get bullied
somebody.
like a motherfucker.
Got to be on somebody, Stephen. Might as well be you.
All right.
I don't want Raging Rican to come back. Put him away
Who
a
the hell's
long time.
Raging Regan?
His alter
No,
ego.
Raging Rican.
Oh.
Raging Rican.
Alter ego.
That's me, my alter ego when I'm Raging Rican. That's from years ago.
I've seen you a couple times like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh nah, you got.
Been a
man.
while.
I had certain
If you seen
associates
the,
mad
if
that
you
I
seen
didn't
the
come out
blood
like
movie
that. So I'm
days,
like, why you didn't get raging on me? Like, you didn't beef with me like that. Like,
Yeah,
people
me-
would get mad that I don't
He
rage
was
on them.
mad back in the day, food stamps.
the
Remember
blood
David
movie
City
days.
Trees? Oh
Oh, I
man.
raged on him.
Hey,
He had-
Steven, did you ever win at the horse races the other night after I left, you and Alex?
Yeah, he made me broke.
I bet he did.
He
I
got
told
kicked
you to
out the
quit listening
casino,
to
man.
him.
He only had $200 left from
See?
90,000 chips to $250. They kicked us out.
See, I told you quit listening to him and listen to me, but you would have been up.
I won like twice with his bets, but then I lost like because I had picked and they won, and I'm like,
It's
fuck.
Alex. Bad
Yes,
vibes.
Alex. No, I won like twice with him.
It's Alex. Bad
No,
vibes.
like at least 3-4 times
You
with him, but
lost
I
in the
lost
end.
all the
You lost
fucking
in the
money.
end. It's Alex. Bad vibes.
But that's the money, the chips, not the
Alex
money
will
I got
talk
in the
you into
streets.
going broke.
Still Alex. Bad vibes. You're gonna lose.
Yeah, he'll talk you into going broke.
Oh man, but
Yeah,
yeah,
Amanda was helping me with the bets too. Like we
With
was
the
winning.
probabilities, yeah.
the Raging Weekend, great wrestling name.
Yeah,
But
the
I-
racing freaking.
But I get caught up because I like to bet with the names of the horses more than I like to do with the actual probabilities. So I get torn.
I like to bet too, as long as it's not my money.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's easy like that, like Alex did with me.
That's what I was gonna say. As long as it's not real money.
Yeah, as long as it's not real money or it's not my money.
No, but you
Right.
could.
Real money.
It is like real money because you could buy the cars to have that
Listen,
money.
I was playing this game. I think it was Uno. We was gambling in Uno, real money, and boy, I crashed the fuck out. I deleted the shit. I was like, never the fuck again. And a month later, I re-downloaded it and I was back at it again.
Oh my gosh. Sound like my son.
That's you with the Uno
I
shit.
crashed out. I was like, fuck this shit. Lost everything. Done. Game over.
Oh yeah, when she was playing Monopoly with them and they bankrupted, they were
But that
building
was
shit
a
on her
game.
land.
That was a game. But this was real money.
What they did to you? You texted me that said
They
that
put the hotels on the fucking
on your property.
boardwalk. No, your son brought boardwalk and put hotels on there, and I
Oh,
landed.
Brian.
That's the way you're supposed to put, ain't that supposed to be?
He
Yes.
knows how to play.
Yeah, he put
Nah, I
hotels
don't
on
think
there.
that's gonna happen.
Take all the
Jacob.
trains.
And you know what's crazy? I was now. He had just put the hotels on it just then. It was my turn right
I
after.
go for the railroads.
and I landed right on it, bankrupt. I was like, yo,
Railroads, the power,
over.
electric.
I rage quit. I backed out the game before he had a chance. I'm like, oh, pay my money. I was like, quit. Oh man. But yeah, I was doing that and I was playing real money with Uno and forget it. Rage quit. I was wilding. I deleted.
They don't like playing with me games. They be like, I'm
Crashed
too
the shit out of the
competitive.
game. And I guess it's fun because you could actually communicate and talk to people and throw eggs and tomatoes and all types of shit at people.
What?
Oh, I
Oh,
like that game.
a Monopoly?
Oh,
It
Uno.
was
Hey,
Uno.
tacos
Oh,
sound
no.
good, don't it, guys? Tacos sounds good, don't it?
That
Right.
shit
Yeah.
Nice
is addictive.
taco.
If you're playing online, like the mobile app, oh my god, highly addictive.
I mean, I like GTA though, man. You can do all kinds of stuff on that. If I don't actually have a game, but when my son was still at home and he had the game, we were always doing crazy. He was always doing crazy stuff. You could pick up a hooker and all kinds of crazy mess.
I like GTA, but
Yeah, I do
I
the console, and then I do the role play on PC.
I like GTA, but what I hate about GTA 5, what really threw me off, so we had to buy the guns. I was like, fuck it. I don't want to play anymore.
Oh yeah, you can't take the guns either.
Yeah, like
What?
food stamp stupid.
You can't take the guns. You believe that
Food
we
stamps was
we lost a
taking
friend
guns.
because he got mad because he said we was taking guns from him in a game when it's not
What?
like that. Like everybody gets
Yeah,
the same gun and shit.
yeah.
Crashed out.
Wow.
Crashed out.
A
He
friendship
called us
over a
pickers,
video
right?
game.
What we call? He called us pickers or
Oh, you
All
call
the
types
them
of all
stickers?
Latinos,
types of
Yeah.
the
stickers.
Latinos,
The
the
Latinos.
Mijas.
And he made videos
What?
about it going forward. The speakers.
Well, he still
Okay,
goes
he
on.
has a
Yeah.
Goes on
problem.
to
He
this
has
day.
a problem.
It's
No,
been
but
more than 7 or 8
you know
years,
what's
and he's
crazy
still
though?
on the same energy on the stream. He thinks we watching him all day.
Oh yeah,
Who?
This was somebody from the past. Mind you,
Oh,
we know food stamps for almost 10 years.
Well,
Well,
blunt move, blunt move.
About 10, 11.
Skeletor thinks people are following him,
His
so
name is
God.
His name is Hater Terminator, aka Blunt Mover.
We knew food stamps
I
for
don't know
like
him.
food stamps like 10, almost 11
Like,
years. Probably a little
damn, for real? It's been that long?
He was
been that long.
he was bromancing so hard in the beginning.
Since PS4 days.
We were the primos. He was in here singing Suavemente with us. He was talking more Spanish
Fucking
than us with us,
Spanish.
like we were brothers in the beginning, and then out of nowhere, Latinos. And
Man, first was out.
oh, it's funny.
The
Mm.
sticks.
The Spickers.
It just
oh
goes
my
to show
god,
Yeah,
people, and
crazy.
it, mind you,
that's
what kills
Good
horrible.
times. Good times.
no, but
Good
it's
times.
what kills me is like sometimes it's grown adults that just behave like
And he's a
just
bad
little
gambler.
teenagers.
He can't gamble for
Oh
shit.
no.
He'll go bankrupt.
Worse than
No.
teenagers.
Oh, I know
Don't
an
do that.
actual gambler like that, and then
That
wonders
motherfucker
why
go
the
bankrupt.
bookie, the bookie comes and shows up and wants to break his legs. I'm being honest too, because I've been in his business before. When the bookie comes and wants his money, and he runs out the back door, I said, "Dude, you need to get your life in order."
See, that's no joke right there.
Crazy.
When you fucking with that level of stuff, that's no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a couple of years. They probably got his ass.
Jacob, how is Greenland being part of the U.S. going to phase us? Other than taxes, I don't know how that's going. It's
I
going
can
to
tell
affect.
you how, because
Oh,
the Danish, the head of NATO said that Trump taking Greenland will be one of the worst mistakes he ever makes.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where is Greenland? Isn't Greenland like over in the UK?
Yeah.
North,
It's
north
north
of
of us.
Well,
in the
kind of close to
cold.
Russia. Yeah, up there.
I don't know how it's going to affect us.
But I guess he
Like
wants
in
to
the
build
Arctic.
I think he wants to build a territory where he could defend against Russia up there.
No,
Well, of course.
he wants to acquire as many countries as he can so he can go down in history.
Probably.
What the fuck is going on?
But pissing off 128 countries roughly in
Right.
NATO for one, come on.
Be like that.
I think the
Fucking
safest place
dumbass.
right now is Antarctica.
You guys ready? You guys ready for the takeover?
What's it mean? What's it mean? What's it going to do?
We can go feed the penguins.
I'm down.
I
What?
think that's probably the safest place to be.
Where?
Antarctica.
Right?
Exactly.
We're going
If
to
you can survive there.
You go to Alaska.
You know,
Hey, I know somebody who lives in Alaska, and he has several feet of snow right now. That's hard living, my friend.
well, do you know that many times during the winter when I lived in northern Minnesota, it was warmer in Alaska than where I lived? I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
sometimes it is. Yeah, it just depends.
But
I want
I
to go
live
to
in,
Alaska when it's 3 days. No, it's 3 months of darkness or
Yeah,
some
that's
shit
what
like
yeah,
that.
Yes.
yeah.
I would like
I want to experience that.
I want to experience that.
That's where he lives, is that far up. I forget the name of the town, but the closer you get to the Arctic Circle, the darker it gets.
But
So
then you get 3 months of daylight,
that's true.
I
That
like it because
sucks
there's no
too.
bugs. I like it
24
because there's no
7.
bugs.
I
Do
don't
you
want no
guys
daylight.
watch?
I
Do you
just,
watch?
I just want darkness.
Do you guys
I
watch
like it because
Green
there's no
Anatomy?
fucking bugs like that. Like there's no mosquitoes. There's none of that shit.
I don't want to see
You
Okay,
think
daylight.
you got bugs bad? Come to Arkansas for a day and let's talk about bugs.
No, I'm good with
Oh
that.
no, you good.
Come to
I got a
Florida and get
phobia.
those
I have a phobia.
no-see-ums. Go get the
Oh, I've been to
no-see-ums.
Florida. I've been to
Freaking
I
Florida.
got a
no-see-ums.
I got a phobia with certain bugs, so I couldn't. Nah.
Yeah, I've been to Florida, and a moth the size of my hand landed on me.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
So
the no-see-ums are worse
yeah,
when you can't see them. That's why they're called no-see-ums, and they bite like hell.
I don't mind bugs. I don't
No
mind.
see
I
them.
don't
So
mind.
nobody's ever seen them, but they biting.
No see
They're called no-see-ums because they're so tiny you don't see them.
But when they bite, you don't
You
see
feel
them.
it.
Like you don't feel it right
No,
there. You don't see them. Like,
Like
no,
a
but you
sand
feel
flea.
the freaking bite.
but you don't see them,
Yeah.
No, you don't see them.
and they
That's why I called
fast as shit.
no-see-ums. No-see-ums are
Still there.
biting me.
They're still
When I
there.
first moved to
No,
Florida and I started getting bit, I'm like, what is it? And they're like, no-see-ums. I'm like,
I'm good.
seriously, what
I'm good.
are
That's
they?
weird shit.
I'm going instead of hotter. I'm going
That
colder.
would have bugged me
It's
out.
like chiggers, or sea fleas.
I be honest.
No.
I don't mind bugs. I don't mind like anything like
I'm not a water bug fan. I don't like
water
roaches and water bugs.
If it's a the 100-leggy,
The 100-legged thing, I could get them.
You know what I'm scared of?
The spider, I could get them.
A maggot.
No, you can't do spiders. No.
I'm not scared of
Oh,
spiders.
Christine, the other day I was on here playing and a spider walked across my screen. I jumped off
I
my
know.
seat.
All of a sudden you were gone.
died.
Poof.
See,
I killed them ASAP.
spiders, I'm not scared of, but
I don't like when a bug walks away and I don't know where they at.
I'm terrified of maggots. If I see a maggot, it's over.
Oh,
Oh,
but maggots are good bugs.
yeah. We used to
I'm not.
when I was in nursing school, we worked in an assisted living and nursing home, and even in one of our trauma hospitals, that they use maggots
Hmm.
on patients. They wrap their feet up. We had one that had a huge hole in her abdomen, and they put the maggots in there to eat all the dead skin.
Maggots don't bother me, but it bothers me when I see it in a corpse, like an animal corpse or something rotten.
Yeah.
Well, if you just wait a couple of days, you'll have
Maggots
flies.
don't bother me. It don't bother me like just seeing them alone. Or worms, anything.
I don't fucking.
I could pick up a worm with my hand. That shit don't
Comes
bother
to
me.
taking out trash in the summertime, I ain't fucking with that shit. No, you're not
I used to
catching
play
me
in
in
the
the
dirt.
side yard. Nothing.
I used to play in the dirt, so worms don't bother me.
We will have worms bother the fuck out of me.
Oh, not me. I fish.
And to me, the thing about maggots is that to me they move fast. That's motherfuckers. For shits that don't got no eyes, they move fucking fast.
All right, that's true, man. It's not a snake. It's not a snake. So you're not scared of snake?
I'd rather deal with a snake than a maggot.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, I don't deal with snakes. Mm-mm.
I'd rather deal with a snake than a
I don't
maggot.
like
I see a
snakes.
maggot, that's it.
Or
The most I'll do is-
scorpions.
The most I'll do is a bearded dragon.
I'll take that before I take a maggot.
Yeah, I know people with that you have fucking scorpions for pets.
I'll take anything.
What the fuck is that
If I
for?
see a worm, a mealworm, a maggot, I'm out. I'm leaving you.
We used to shoot camel spiders in the Middle East for fun.
I remember one
Just
time
saying.
Steven went outside and came back. He had a caterpillar on him, and my son seen it. He's like, "Mom, Dad, you got a caterpillar." I was out of that room in a heartbeat, and I locked the door. So my son was banging on the door, and I'm like, "Every man for himself. You better go to the other side of the house. I'm not opening this shit."
The caterpillars don't bother me.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Caterpillars, anything, man.
The 100-legged
Caterpillars
thing
are
don't
good.
bother me. It's just I gotta kill them because
Disgusting.
them things be running fast.
They're
I don't like bugs.
Caterpillars are going to turn
Oh
into
my God.
butterflies.
That's disgusting. When I found that out when I was little, I was traumatized.
Chris, I'll go stay in my family's house. If I see a water bug and nobody killed it, you gotta show me the corpse for me to come
I
back.
don't mind a water bug.
Yeah.
I'm not falling asleep. Motherfucker, walk on me.
I deal with a water bug.
You got me fucked up.
Caterpillar.
Water
maggot.
bugs, palmetto bugs, smoky brown cockroaches. Look it up.
They're disrespectful in hot places like Puerto Rico and shit. They'll fly in your fucking mouth.
Yep.
Vinny,
Oh, hell
death.
yeah, you could inhale them and
They're
shit.
disrespectful motherfuckers.
Vinny, you playing with death. Dragonflies and butterflies? No,
My beef is with them.
I'm staying away.
Because when I went to my grandmother's in Lauderdale and she lived by the
Guys,
she,
I'll be right
she
back.
lived in the first floor by the pool. At night with the screen door, there'll be a lot
Yep.
of those fucking bugs, those lizards, and those water bugs.
You know what I used to do?
I was like, what, by the pool? Hundreds of them. I'm
What
like,
about the salamanders?
oh, no.
Oh, they don't bother me.
Let's do with anything
Oh.
else but that.